breaking news, a homicide investigation underway right now in Hawthorne.
Let's go to Desmond Shaw in Sky 9 with the latest.
Jeff and Susie, we're off of Chandran Avenue in the city of Hawthorne, and you can see Hawthorne PD. They are wrapping up their investigation. They're still taking some photographs. We watched the coroner just wheel the body away. It is a male in his 20s that was shot and killed inside this car. There are a lot of bullet holes inside that windshield. We zoomed in earlier and saw that. So they responded earlier this evening to reports of a man who was shot in the face and died at the scene. So again, coroners just wrapped up their investigation. We're watching the family over here on the side, very distraught, as you can imagine. I'll widen out and show you as well. Hawthorne PD has been having some kind of issues with crowd control. Down here on this corner, a large crowd is gathered. They set up a skirmish line, so there was some kind of issue here, possibly with a confrontation. They're trying to keep people out of this crime scene so that they can wrap up their investigation. But a man in his 20s dead tonight after being shot in the face. Live in Sky 9 overhead, I'm Desmond Shaw. Jeff and Susie, back to you in the studio.
What's good, y'all? What's the Numbers TV? It's your boy Poe Rowe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, and like a video if you appreciate the content that Poe Rowe, What's the Numbers I provided. Save me back from the profile piece. This one is on Indian Red Boy. In this video, we're going to talk about his early years coming up in the Los Angeles area, California. After that, we will speak about his introduction to the gang lifestyle as he got deeper and deeper into the streets. Then we'll talk about his jump from one gang to the next and how a situation on the internet dealing with Nipsey Hussle's mural will make him go viral, before finally breaking down the situation where Indian Red Boy would lose his life. Indian Red Boy, real name Zariel Dijon Rivera, is from Long Beach, California, according to his family, but also has ties to Compton and Inglewood. Growing up, he would be like most kids, showing interest in basketball, video games, music, and sneakers. He played on his high school basketball team and was known to be an outgoing kid that loved to crack a lot of jokes. Eventually, though, Indian Red Boy would start gangbanging and became a member of the Hollywood Pyrus. He really was just following in the footsteps of his mother and father, who were both gang members also. Indian Red Boy had a close relationship with his mother, but in November of 2019, his mother died, causing Indian Red Boy to go into a dark place while dealing with her loss. He began to dive deep into the streets and was seen toting guns a lot more. He was consistently in the set repping hard for the Hollywood Pyrus, but something took place in late 2020, early 2021, causing Indian Red Boy to distance himself from his old gang. Because in March of 2021, when he popped back up with a new Instagram page, Indian Red Boy wasn't claiming Hollywood Pyru no more. Instead, he was now a member of the Centinela Park Family Bloods out of Inglewood. But although he had hood hopped, as they call it, Indian Red Boy was still being welcomed and met with open arms by his new homies in Inglewood. In fact, his name started to get out there more than it ever had in Compton. He was seen attending the hood days and was looked at as an active member by his new set. Next year, he started to go viral on the internet after his homie Baby Capone defaced Nipsey Hussle's mural in May of 2021. The situation would get a lot of attention on the internet and social media as people started to attach Indian Red Boy to Baby Capone after the two were seen on IG Live dissing their enemies and speaking down on Nipsey and his mural. For the next couple months, Indian Red Boy along with his homies seemed to enjoy the new popularity they was receiving on social media, even though it wasn't for the best of reasons. But in their defense, it's not uncommon in the California gang politics to diss your enemies in their hood. So in all actuality, they weren't really doing nothing out the ordinary. But all the celebrating ended real quickly in July 2021, when Indian Red Boy was gunned down and killed while he was on Instagram Live with none other than Baby Capone. Indian Red Boy was in the Hawthorne section of Los Angeles, sitting in the car laughing and mocking his enemies, when all of a sudden shots started to ring out, all while on Instagram Live. After being shot, Indian Red Boy started to gasp for air, asking for help, before letting Baby Capone know he was in Hawthorne. Next, the phone fell, and that was the last thing we seen before it was later confirmed on the news that Indian Red Boy had been killed. The viewers of the live literally had a front row seat to his demise. Indian Red Boy was only 21 years old at the time of his death. But yo, it's What's the Numbers TV. This is a quick profile piece on Indian Red Boy, real name Zariel Dijon Rivera. Now, you know, he was a gang member out of California. He was first a Hollywood Pyru member, then turned to a Centinela Park Family Blood. So, you know, that's what they call a hood hop out there in Cali. You know, some say he had issues with his former hood, causing him to leave. But, you know, he was met with open arms by his new set. He was a rider, allegedly. You know, he was willing to, you know, get down for the gang. Now, Some say it was done over the Nipsey. His death was over the Nipsey thing. You know, some say it was over some old hood beef that he had. We don't know for sure. Nobody's been arrested for it. You know, right now it's just an open investigation. If they are investigating at all, you know, sometimes certain gang murders, you know, they get swept under the rug in certain areas. Now, he went viral though. He went viral, gaining popularity. Everybody's, you know, for the wrong reason. At the end of the day, you just dissing somebody of somebody who's also dead, and you know, it kind of came back full circle with him getting killed on Instagram after doing all the dissing on Instagram. But you know, this is the light that some of these young gang members choose, man. They toting guns, you know, like he was toting guns, bunch of pictures toting guns. So this is what comes with the territory. Sorry to say, you know, like we gotta be more. We gotta you know, wake up as a culture. You understand? As a people, we gotta wake up with the whole gang infatuation with gangs. Now I get it, you know, in impoverished areas, you know, sometimes people are looking to be a part of something. But you know, sometimes these gangs, instead of uplifting each other, you know, they put each other on the wrong roads. You know what I'm saying? So the same way that the shooter or the people who spin the blocks is praised, we need to start praising the kids that's doing the right thing, that's going to school, that, you know, be a successful member of the gang. They might not be in the negative side. They might be able to give people jobs, that younger other homies jobs, things like that. We got to put both sides of the coin into these gangs. Now I get it. That's not really what gangs is for the most part. A lot of times they terrorize the community, and this is just what they've been doing for years. But you know, at some point we got to change, make a change as a people, man. We got to change in general. And there's also, you know, it's Hispanic gangs, African American gangs, Asian gangs. There's all type of gangs. Every race has gangs. So we gotta try to start. We gotta start somewhere, or else it's gonna continue to just be the common theme, like it's been the common thing for over 20, 30 years, 40 years, however long gangs been around. Now, his partner, Baby Capone, got sent to jail for 13 years not too long after, you know, Indian Red Boy got killed. So he's currently in jail. He will be there for the next, you know, at least over a decade, it looks like. But, you know, some say this give him some time to calm down, some time to realize what he's out there doing. We got to wait and see. But as of right now, he is in jail. Did a war break out over Indian Red Boy? I'm not sure. Probably not. You know, he was so new to his new set. Who knows if, you know, they took it as, you know, a bunch of people wanted to ride and you know, get back for his death and all that and wanted to retaliate. I don't know for sure. I'm not out there. I don't know, but I know it wasn't nothing that really like made headlines or anything. So like I said, man, this is a profile piece of Indian Red Boy, man. He said his parents was gangbangers. He followed in his footsteps. He followed in their footsteps. His mom passed away. He took that kind of rough, got deep into the streets. But before that, a lot of people say he was a good kid, man. Quiet, liked sports. You understand? Wasn't no pushover, willing to fight. But for the most part, he was just a regular kid, you know, trying to do his thing, playing basketball and things like that. But at some point, he took that turn into the streets. And it ended up, you know, causing him his life, man. So on that note, man, I just want to say rest in peace to him. This What's the Numbers TV. I'm Poe Roman. Hope y'all appreciate the content. Make sure y'all go follow the Instagram, What's the Numbers TV. Follow Batty Bills on IG. Salute to Federal Aid. Salute to everybody that messes with the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Shows love and support to the channel. I appreciate all y'all. And also, we at 97,000 subscribers. We trying to hit 100K. We almost there, but the grind is serious. You know, we on this grind to 100K. And it just keep supporting, man. I appreciate y'all. All the members of the Mobb. Salute to y'all. You already know. And on that note, we out of here, man. What's the Numbers? Oh, any business. Poe What's the Numbers at yahoo.com. And on that note, man, we out of here, man. I'll be back before you know it. Your boy Poe. Peace.